Hey everybody, Agent of Doubt here, world's worst SJW, and today I want to talk about a show that I watched because my friend Ryan, Red Pill Rhino, he was able to get on a show called Grunt Speak Live on the Redonkulous channel. And it was broadcast on multiple different platforms. They're trying to promote going to everything but YouTube, the evil, censorious organization that they are, right? And so they're talking about, red pill stuff, and their target audience is not me. But I wanted to see Ryan shine on a platform that gets thousands of views on all of these different places, the Rumble, the Twitch, the YouTube. All when you put it all together, it was like, tens of thousands of people were watching Ryan. And I was like, okay, the spotlight's on him, let's check it out. And so they were talking about, women troubles because it's red pill content, and one of the things that they use as a term, it was so flippant the way that they used it, just like they'd used it 100 times before. It was a warm bowl of soup, and this is a term that they use to describe the tactile response of a vagina that has been used too many times when you are trying to make love to it. They call it a warm bowl of soup. And of course, this is, meant to instill in all of their brethren, in one short term, this concept they're trying to get across to people, that women should have less partners in order to be more attractive to men. I'm not saying that they're hypocrites at all by pointing this out, because they're also in the same show saying that men should be more selective in finding partners. So I am saying that it's rather prudish and unforgiving of people's past, and doesn't really give the chance for forgiveness and redemption at all. They even made fun of girls that at a certain age decide to go to church, and then all of the men that they slept with in the past don't count because they are new virgins in the eyes of the Lord, and they were making fun of that. So they're not allowing for people to become more monogamous, to become more attractive if they've had a past. So, and this is standard fare, right? But the term warm bowl of soup, it stood out to me as being shocking to me when I heard it, but completely normal to them, right? Completely normal. Just flowed off of their tongue. Said it. They said it multiple times in the show, and it got me to thinking. Let's say one of these guys, the Grunt Speak Live guys, or Ryan, were to get the woman of their dreams, the one, right? Like, they find the perfect woman for them. Are they going to want to have sex with the perfect woman? Like, is it something where, like, you would not want your perfect woman to then become a warm bowl of soup for you, so then you have to meter out how much sex you can have? Like we're not doing it 3 times a day, right? Forget the honeymoon phase. We need to put this on a shelf and save it for special occasions. Like, we do not want the tactile response to get any less tight than it is when we first met. So, like, we cannot have this warm bowl of soup situation in the perfect relationship. So we need to have sparingly very little amounts of sex throughout the relationship. Is that how it works? In order to keep the woman tight? Because frankly, from an outside perspective, the SJW perspective, I don't see these guys as being pedophiles per se, but they border on ephebophilia because their ideal woman is watertight like a booty hole on a duck. You know, like they're aiming at a certain fertility and a certain purity, right? And I'm just like, you can't keep that forever. It's like, even if you were to get into the relationship with this perfect woman, you yourself are going to want to be in a real relationship with them and not have to worry about, oh, am I keeping her as pure as she could be for me? You know, it like, wow, it's kind of it's a mind bender for me. Like, once you get with the girl, then you want her to put out as much as you want, whenever you want, but then she's going to become exactly the thing that you despise, right? And then it hit me that there's actually something in the world that is worse than a warm bowl of soup if you're going to make love to something and it has a certain texture to it, and whatnot. The thing that would be worse than a warm bowl of soup would be a cold bowl of soup. That would be horrible. So, like, Canadian feminists, that would be the worst thing for red pill people to make love to. Pretty sure. And that's probably why they obsess on the Canadian feminists more than the other feminists, you know, like the Chanty Binkses of the world. They're really obsessed with those, you know, but even if they weren't feminists, they'd still be cold. They're Canadian. So, those are my thoughts on soup today. I think I'm going to go have lunch and not have soup. Take care.